John Travolta was honoring his late son. late در این جمله به معنی شخصی هستش که فوت شده و به عنوان صفت در جمله استفاده شده.
Number 10. Michael.
How do you do?
Kicking off our list is quintessential Travolta. He turns the traditional idea of an angel on its ear by portraying Michael as a slob who drinks, smokes, eats like a pig, and flirts with the ladies.
I remember what she said.
Hey, you too.
In other words, it's a character most actors would kill to play. Michael is packed with the things we love about Travolta, like singing, dancing, and inexplicable charm. Number 9. Jack Terry, Blowout. Before a career lull that lasted till the mid-90s, Travolta went out with a bang, or at least a blowout. This thriller is a change from the smashes Travolta had been making before it. He plays a B-movie soundman who inadvertently stumbles onto a web of crime.
Put that stuff down. Put those pictures down or I'll have you arrested for withholding evidence.
Is that right? All right. I'll be at the office all day. You can get me there.
I'll call you. Don't call me.
Blowout lets fans focus on Travolta's acting rather than his singing or dancing, and what they get is one hell of a performance. Number 8. Governor Jack Stanton, Primary Colors. Travolta takes his turn to do a thinly veiled President Clinton impersonation in this film, but his performance is more than that. If it were just an imitation, Travolta would never have been nominated for a Golden Globe.
I don't have to tell you how hard it is to be looking for work. Hey, I don't have to tell you anything about hard times. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something really outrageous. I'm going to tell the truth.
Plus, it's no mean feat to take on a caricature of a sitting president. Travolta is a dominant presence in the film, both when he's on screen and when he's off. Number 7. Edna Tracy Turnblad's curvaceous mother, and proves that big is beautiful. Number 6. Vinnie Barbarino, Welcome Back, Kotter. The Italian stallion known as Vinnie Barbarino is the TV character that launched Travolta into the spotlight.
You know what I learned today, Mr. Kotter? I'll tell you what I learned today. I learned that I don't know nothing.
No, Vinnie, you don't know anything.
See?
In fact, he's so good as the leader of the Sweat Hogs, audiences thought that was the real Travolta, especially since his Grease and Saturday Night Fever roles were kind of similar. He eventually proved he was more than a one-note actor, but we'll always remember Vinnie's enduring insults.
Oh, yeah? Well, I want to tell you all something. Up all your noses, we rub a hole.
Number 5. Chili Palmer, Get Shorty. Coming off the career-reviving success of Pulp Fiction, Travolta takes a similar part in this crime comedy and wins a Golden Globe for his trouble. Travolta is the reason this movie was a success.
I'm going to settle something between you and me. Now, I've been shot at before. Once by accident, twice on purpose. And I'm still here. And I'm going to be here as long as I want. Which means that you got to be somewhere else. And nowhere near me, Karen, or Harry. Now, here's your money. Take it. And leave the movie business to the rest of us who know what we're doing.
He insisted the author's original words be used in the movie instead of some sterile, rehashed screenplay dialogue. Alongside a great supporting cast, Travolta makes menacing an art form and gives Danny DeVito some tips. Number 4. Sean Archer, Castor Troy, Face Off. This may be one of the most effective screen couples ever. Like seriously, who doesn't want to see Travolta and Cage impersonate each other?
It's like looking in a mirror, only not.
Okay, the script is convoluted beyond compare, and the movie is filled with John Woo-isms. But Travolta flawlessly captures the humor and madness of his co-star, and also plays the quietly understated hero perfectly. Why is Face Off on this list, you may ask? It's just awesome. Number 3. Danny Zuko, Grease. Catchy tunes, charming stars, and endless nostalgia are what make Grease great, despite what critics say. But Travolta sample of vintage Travolta and kept his 1970s winning streak alive. Number 2. Vincent Vega, Pulp Fiction. This movie revived a lot of careers, and Travolta was lucky enough that his was one of them. Travolta almost missed this chance to dance on screen in favor of Michael Madsen, but he bowed out to film Wyatt Earp and has been kicking himself ever since.
Marvin, what do you make of all this?
Man, I don't even have an opinion.
Well, you gotta have an opinion. I mean, do you think that God came down from heaven and stopped?
After a string of lame flicks and subpar sequels, Travolta earned himself his second Oscar nomination by riffing on Big Macs, foot massages, and talking to himself in the mirror. Number 1. Tony Manero, Saturday Night Fever. Taking the top spot on our list is the role that took a hot TV celeb and made him into a Hollywood superstar. Travolta and his Brooklyn accent are the life of the party, and his swaggering yet stripped down portrayal is perfect.
We just washed the hair.
Yeah.